friends. Yesterday we talked about circles and triangles. Today we are going to be reviewing some other shapes: squares, rectangles, and hexagons. Ready? Let's get started.
What do you know about shapes with four sides? Let's see. Look at the shape that is traced. How many sides does the shape have?
How many sides does the shape have? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. The shape has 4 sides. Are all the sides the same length, or are some longer and some shorter? Yeah, these sides are longer and these sides are shorter. If 2 sides are long and 2 sides are short, what kind of shape is it? Yeah, it's a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides, 4 angles, corners, or vertices. Lots of different names for those. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's closed. The color can't leak out.
It has four sides. How many vertices does the shape have?
How many vertices? How many
It has
corners?
4 vertices. Are all of the sides the same length?
Are all of the sides the same length? Think about it. We just talked about it.
No, all of the sides are not the same length. This shape is called a rectangle. What shape does this dollar bill have? The dollar bill has the shape of a rectangle. How do you know it is a rectangle?
How do you know the dollar bill is a rectangle? You can say, I know because. Say it to the computer. Yeah, we know because it has 4 straight sides, 4 corners, vertices or angles. You can call them any of them. 4 corners, 4 angles, or 4 vertices, and it's closed.
It has 4 sides and 4 vertices. The opposite sides are the same length.
We also call that 4 right angles. Remember when we talked about angles? We said some angles are called right angles. They're perfect corners. When angles are small like that, they're not right angles, they're too small. And when they're big like this, they're not right angles. Let me draw a better one. When they're big like this, they're not right angles because they're too big. Rectangles have all right angles, all perfect corners. We also know that opposite sides are the same length. So if this side is long, this side is just as long. They're the same length. If this side is short, then this side is short. They are the same length.
Now look at the shape that is traced. How many sides does the shape have?
How many sides does that shape have? It has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 vertices, 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they right angles? Are they perfect corners? Like the corners of our rug or the corners in our classroom? What do you think? How do you know?
It has 4 sides. How many vertices does the shape have? It has 4 vertices.
And those vertices are right angles. They are perfect corners. Think about it. If you turned it a little bit, it would look like the rug in a classroom, or it looks like a table.
Are all of the sides the same length?
Are all of the sides the same length? Yes, they are all the same length. What does that mean? Is it a rectangle? Yes, it is a rectangle, but it's a special kind of rectangle. What do we call a rectangle? Where all the sides are the same length. A square. It's turned a little bit, but it's still a square. Let's watch.
Yes, all of the sides are the same length. This shape is called a square. A square is a special rectangle because it has four sides, four vertices, and its sides are all the same length. What shape does this cracker have?
What shape is the cracker? How do you know? You can say the cracker is a I know because. Yes, the cracker is a square. We know because it has four straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four right angles, four perfect corners, kind of like a table or a rug. And it's not just any old rectangle, it's a square. All of the sides are the same length. We also know because it's closed and the sides are straight. This is a square.
The cracker has the shape of a square. How do you know it is a square? It has four sides and four vertices. The four sides are the same length. Now you can identify squares and other rectangles.
Great job. Let's think about hexagons.
A shape called a hexagon was traced here. How many sides does a hexagon have?
Say that with me. Say hexagon. Let's say that 3 times. Hexagon, hexagon, hexagon. How many sides does a hexagon have? Count them. A hexagon has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. A hexagon is closed. That means if we color it in, the color can't leak out. The sides all touch.
A hexagon has 6 sides. How many vertices does a hexagon have?
How many vertices?
A hexagon.
A vertice is a fancy way of saying a corner. We also sometimes call it an angle in math. How many does a hexagon have? Let's watch as the video counts them.
Has 6 vertices.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. 6 corners. 6 angles.
What do you see? There is a honeycomb. What shape is traced in the honeycomb?
What shape is in the honeycomb? How do you know? That's right, a honeycomb is made of hexagons. We know that that shape is a hexagon because it has 6 sides, 6 straight sides. It has 6 angles, 6 corners or vertices, and it's closed. You might also notice that the angles, the vertices, the corners of a hexagon are bigger than a right angle. Look, let's look at this one right here. A perfect corner looks like this. A right angle looks like that. But this one comes even larger. Pretty cool stuff.
A hexagon is traced in the honeycomb. It has 6 sides and 6 vertices. What do you see? There is a window. What shape is the window?
What shape is the window? How do you know? You can say it's a I know because.
How do you know? It is a hexagon. The window has 6 sides and 6 vertices. What do you see? There is a nut. What shape is the nut?
What shape is the nut? How do you know? No, it's not like a peanut. It's like a building nut.
The nut is a hexagon. It has 6 sides and 6 vertices.
Now you know how to identify hexagons.
Math homework. Tarea de Matemáticas. Look at the pictures and answer the question. Are they rectangles or not rectangles? Squares or not squares? Hexagons or not hexagons? Make sure you explain how you know. Use the sentence frame, this is a I know because or this is not a I know because Is this flag a rectangle? How do you know? Say, it is a I know because or it is not an I know because Yes, it's a rectangle. It has 4 straight sides, 4 right angles or perfect corners or vertices, and it is closed. What about the black part of this soccer ball? Is it a hexagon? You can say, it is a hexagon because, or it is not a hexagon because. That's right, it is not a hexagon. A hexagon has 6 sides, but the black part of the soccer ball only has 5. Is this shape a rectangle? How do you know? Make sure you say, I know because. That's right, it is not a rectangle. It has 4 sides, but the angles aren't perfect corners. They are not right angles. The ones on top are too big and the ones on bottom are too small. This shape is called a trapezoid. Say trapezoid. Is this shape a hexagon? How do you know? No, it is not a hexagon. This shape has 8 sides and 8 vertices. A hexagon only has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Is this feather boa scarf a square? Wait, what? Miss Schminion, did you put that in? I know I shouldn't have messed with the math video, but I'm gonna miss these mathematicians so much when they're first graders. Forgive me.